championship. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Jets and the Chargers, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 24.
It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the LA Chargers. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy...
And not too much time has elapsed yet here in this one. Let's get you into the action here early in this first quarter. They will start this drive with 4. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. More from L.A. in a moment. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. The handoff to Ford up the middle. Shifts by him. There's some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Meanwhile, Jones' throw there complete to Myers. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of. Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On the ground, it's Ford. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here comes becomes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And his kick is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something up. Well, let's get back into the action. This defense up against a 1st and 10. The ball down at the 12-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And he'll just get rid of it.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Jackson. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. First half of action nearly complete. Time maybe for one final drive before the break as we get back down to the field. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Now Jones. On this one.
It's week 12 of the National Football League.
The Bucs offense set to go, down 7-0 here early. They begin the drive with Williams. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. He was creeping up toward 200 yards. Thought he was going to get there. Didn't quite make it, but also 2 rushing touchdowns.
And even if he only got about half those numbers this week, his team would take it in a heartbeat, wouldn't they? Because last week, he was spectacular.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. The Buccaneers at 8-2 on the year. And they come in off a loss last time out, but still in the midst of a great season. Winners at 8 of their last 10.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
But Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played with dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we've got to put in Davis.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Thomas. And he rifles one incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Thomas. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Williams. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
From the 25, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Delay of game.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. Thomas will look to throw. This one swung out to Williams. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line. Clock running. The Bucs try to go quickly and get set. On first down, Thomas finding Williams once more, complete. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On second down, Williams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Williams is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. To throw is Thomas. Over the middle, complete. That's Williams. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Looking to throw again on second down. Thomas. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Caught left side, Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the Giants out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And that one finds the Falcons out in front. Bijan Robinson, the lone touchdown there as he's
halftime up. The Bucs offense set to begin this third quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 31, Thomas. He'll find his tight end, Payne Durham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They go play action here on first down. He'll drop this down to Williams. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing again on second down. Thomas. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bucs are an extra point away from drawing level. So another rushing touchdown for him this year. Boy, he's found the end zone quite a bit so far. Charles, that now an even 20 scores on the season.
And you know how often we use the term, probably I overuse the term, imposing their will? Well, these defenses have become really powerless to stop him. That's what we've seen from him and his team this year. You know he's getting the ball down.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He is hoping to find the end zone for a third time, and we sit now in the third quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. This is a massive man.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Again, it's Williams. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 89 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Bucs on the final play of the third quarter have taken the lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Thomas delivering the pass here to Evans on the out route. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Well, the crowd here at MetLife Stadium in full roar. 3rd down. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he is going to have a Bucs first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
It wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Here comes 2nd down at 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Thomas. He finds his man. Complete. It's Schaefer. Here's 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Buccaneers first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. 25 seconds remain. Here's 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Williams. Oh, an excellent tackle there as they keep him inbounds and hold him to no gain. Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Rolling to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Now a first throw here in overtime. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. He's still on his feet. And all the way down to the 5. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd. And he is in for the score! And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
Oh, the trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full of confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
So for the Buccaneers, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile,
Anyone got any body spray?
It's Week 13 of the NFL, and we'll see the Buccaneers Offensive Player of the Year. He was unstoppable a week ago with 4 touchdowns. It's the Buccaneers and the Panthers, and it's coming up next.
BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they've come in on a nice run. The Buccaneers offense ready for battle. They come in leading the tough NFC South. And the focal point of the offense, as it's been all year, is this man at running back. Boy, he's been great. He had the game to end all games last week, did he not? I mean, every time we looked up, it seemed like he was in the end zone.
And let's face it, I didn't want to look up. I was enjoying what I was seeing on the field. Now, it's highly unlikely that he does it again, that type of a game. But maybe a couple of touchdowns? I think that's within reach.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They run it again with Williams. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now Williams running left. Still fighting through tackles. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 2nd down and 6 now. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackle through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Thomas airing this one out for Evans. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Schaefer. He's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up.
Ready, ready.
To throw is Thomas. Throwing on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Schaefer. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Thomas. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From just shy of midfield, Thomas. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from the guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Let's go now.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. One more drive here for the Buccaneer offense in this first half. They're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's Week 13 So let's get an update on what's going on. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. Next, we'll head over to check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. 2 touchdowns there for Saquon Barkley. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And this one going the visitors' way as the Cardinals have the lead in that one. A couple of touchdowns there for Cam Akers. This has been a hard-fought battle thus far. Just the 1 touchdown to this point is still anybody's game at 7-0, as both of these defenses have been out there trying to one-up one another.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. Now they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. Oh, some strong running. Look at the spin. Still going. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. His 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from evening this one up. And that CD, one heck of a run. He just refused to go down.
And that's where determination comes in, because he had at least a couple of guys had really good shots at him, but he just said, I don't think so. Speed, power, elusiveness, all on display right there. Look like you, partner, back in your salad days in Evansville.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the 3rd quarter. And they're going to speed things up here. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. And we're back now in Charlotte. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. They try the left side here with Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Here's Thomas on 3rd down. And a catch right side by Evans. Breaks through the contact. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line.
And And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things up. Thomas now. Off the play fake. Across the formation, he finds Godwin. A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Looking to throw. Thomas got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts to throw again on 2nd down. Thomas to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
And it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
So now the Bucs down by 4. 54 seconds to go. He's back to throw. This is caught by Evans. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. They'll look to throw. He completes this to Russell Gage. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts in the middle of the field. That should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. He'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side. Williams stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked him a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just... What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles.
That's a good team over there, but they're not that good.
No victory tacos today, boys.
Gonna fuel my fire with this one.
Look, I ain't trying to lose again next week.
And we're better than this, guys.
Time to turn this around, guys. Gotta learn from this one.
We better. Gotta.
All week long, we practice to lose?
It's Week 14 of the NFL, and we'll see Chris Olave, who's closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the Saints and the Bucks on Sunday Night Primetime.
On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. The Bucs offense ready to go to work here on this Sunday night. And all eyes on this man, their star running back. His guys would be in the playoffs if the season ended today, but they need a big game from him here to make sure that stays the case.
And that's exactly why I listen to you, because you're exactly right. A big game will go a long way towards making sure they are in the playoffs come January.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. The numbers for Williams a week ago: 19 carries, 107 yards, and the touchdown. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
And a rushing title's definitely within sight, so the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there, but they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. You look at the Saints defense. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall. There he goes left side. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown, they got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. Oh, good move. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Williams. Oh, a heck of a move. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. They'll run it with Williams. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. There with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Bucs lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Might he be on his...
Here we go, start.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4. Williams going to get it again on second down. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Williams. And he is not going anywhere. He will not even get back to the line of scrimmage as the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again.
Okay, ready?
Here's Thomas. Over the middle, complete. That's Williams. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And so the end of it over. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 38-yard line. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real...
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half.
Come on.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Able to slither by. Gets by him and out of the daylight. He may go. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. 69 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the third.
Here we go. Here we go.
The busy night continues for Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the fourth. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
Ready. Keep those sticks moving.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now Williams running left. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. Again, it's Williams. Oh, able to avoid him. And a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Peyton Turner there on the tackle. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, trying to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And you look back over the score sheet. Interesting. A very clean game. No turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll see the Buccaneers, reigning league MVP. He couldn't have been better last week. Simply an incredible rushing performance. It's the Bucs and the Falcons, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Today on Week 15 of the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week.